with the session two, and we already have our speaker with us. Before we start, I would like to take a privilege to introduce our next speaker for the day, Dr. Preeti Singh. Ma'am is highly respected academician, researcher, and institutional leader who has been shaping management and interdisciplinary education for more than 22 years. Ma'am currently serves as Head School of Language and Culture at Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, Indore. She has previously held several prestigious positions, including Head School of Aviation, Tourism, and Hospitality Management, Head School of Commerce, DAVV. I'm so sorry for the glitch. Head School of Commerce, DAVV, as a professor at International Institute of Professional Studies since 2013. She has been an instrumental in advancing innovative teaching, research, and institutional development. Ma'am is registered PhD guide since 2009 and has successfully supervised 16 doctoral scholars, with several more currently pursuing under research under her mentorship. Ma'am's contribution to academia include over 287 research papers, 8 books, and 1 patent, making her a prolific scholar and thought leader in her field. Ma'am's administrative and academic experience spans multiple leadership roles such as coordinator, career counseling cell, nodal officer at Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Vikas Kendra, and coordinator at Lifelong Learning Department, among others. Ma'am has also served as a member of Academic Council at DAVV and continues to contribute as an exam superintendent, moderator, evaluator, and observer in various university examinations. Ma'am has conducted and coordinated over 1,500 workshops, FDPs, and seminars, including UGC sponsored refresher course and faculty development program on teaching innovation, research methodology, and NEP 2020 pedagogy. Ma'am's strong focus on practical learning has also led to the organization of numerous industry visits and experiential learning programs for students and for faculties. Ma'am is actively involved with professional associations like AIMP, MSME, and Lions Club and serves as an advisory board of leading institutions, including few prime institutes like Prestige Institute of Management and Research, IPS Academy, and the list goes on. An inspiring educator and speaker, Ma'am has also been invited as a keynote speaker and a session chair at numerous universities and conferences, to name a few, IIM Indore and other reputed universities. Ma'am, it's indeed an honor to have you with us today. We eagerly look forward to your insightful address and guidance as we continue to explore the intersections of innovation, pedagogy, and sustainability. And now I would request Dr. Preeti Singh, ma'am, to please address the gathering. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, we cannot hear you. You are not audible. I request all participants to give us a minute or so that we can fix the technical glitch.
Excuse me, Sapna ma'am. Excuse me, Sapna ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Can we take a leave of 5 minutes and can we done?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Please, please.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate your patient listening, everyone. And there is a small glitch happening at ma'am's end. So we're going to take another couple of minutes to sort it out. Everybody's requested to take a small, quick break of, say, 2, 3 minutes, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
Sapna, I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. Now
Hello.
you're audible. Yes, ma'am. Yes, audible now.
Okay. Presentation also. Thank you.
There are two devices connected at the same place.
Yes. Mobile को disconnected. I just connected it out.
Sure, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. The voice is.
Hello.
Ma'am, you can switch off the speaker of one device. Possibly this is going to work for us.
Hello. Hello.
It was better now, I believe. PPT is not visible yet.
The screen is visible of the PPT.
No, we can just see white blank screen. Yes, now we can see the screen sharing.
Is available. Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
सबका
Yes,
PPT
ma'am.
is available.
PPT, yes, ma'am. We can see the screen, we can see the PPT. I mean, we can see the screen sharing, but not PPT as of now.
Ma'am, have you opened the PPT right now? Ma'am, can you hear me?
अब आ रही है अब आ रही है
Yes, ma'am.
है ना you can do it like this will do ना I'm so sorry ऑफिस में होते तो I think I sorted from the
No,
home
no problem, ma'am. Technical glitch. It's completely okay. Over to you, ma'am.
nice okay Hello everyone, good evening. Echo is
Ma'am, excuse me. Our system. The system speaker symbol will be there. There you can go and just put down the volume. When you're showing, the volume is very high. And your mobile is also connected.
Ma'am, I think your mobile is also connected. Ma'am, please switch off the speaker of your mobile phone.
Hey everyone, just give us few more minutes. I'm so sorry for this.
Ma'am, if possible, you just please get the PPT through your WhatsApp number.
Yes, ma'am, we are working on it. Just give us few more minutes.
hello. This echo is
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, it's fine now.
Yeah, एक second.
It's visible, ma'am.
Ma'am, you can unmute yourself now, and I think we are good to start. The PPT is visible now.
okay. So good evening everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry for all technical problems. It was there. So the topic given to me for addressing is the real-time practices in business scenario. So topic is a new latest topic, and it has a lot of a scope in the career ahead. I've been working in this business and industry intervention placements career counseling cells since almost 20 plus years, and spending 25 years as academician. I find that business is in every step where you step in. So the topic is real-time practices of teenage in business education system, incorporate window various modern approaches to prepare students for today's fast-paced business landscape. Some key trends are technology integration, experimental learning, entrepreneurship, innovations. According to me, I find these are the key highlights which directly affects the real-time practices of business scenarios in today's industry and academia. So the real-time concepts I would like to explain in detail. Real-time means in in real world. That is the analytics monitoring to analyze current data for immediate insights and decision making. So real-time scenarios has direct impact in all the business market, all the wings of business market basically, real market, manufacturing industry, finance market, then logistics, customer experience, and on and on. Business has many wings. These are the few wings which I have said, like market is there, logistic is there, customer. Business has many wings. Finance is also there, logistic is there. So the real-time experience is the hand-on experience the customer or the buyer experience with the business. Scenario means the planning. Planning means the step-by-step detailed analysis of the experiences. The strategic process helps business, as I have mentioned in my slides, prepare for uncertain by creating. Stop हो गया presentation. Backslider. See here. So this strategic planning means the strategic process helps business to prepare uncertainty by creating what if stories for the future test and different strategies, identifying the key variables, that is the analyze factors, market trends, economic shifts, competitive pressures, supply chain disruptions, and regulatory changes. Developing multiple scenarios, that is, to create various possible business from both case to worst case and uncertain potential impacts. Next slide. Now to create the flexible potential market and to foster adaptability and innovation. Now, when you combine the real-time analytics with the scenario practices, the real output of the business comes. That is, it scenario planning by providing current data to build more accurate and relevant future scenarios. This combined approach allows businesses to react swiftly to immediate changes while also preparing long-term strategies for range of potential future events. Now, this is all about theoretical, which I'm explaining. Next slide. Example I'm quoting here how both the real-time practices and the this scenario helps. Now, important is the technology intervention in the business operations. Technology is the backbone. So, when technology integration means the business schools are incorporating digital tools like AI powered, adopting learning platforms, learning analytics, and simulations to personalize education and enhance students' engagements. You, these technologies help in grooming the business. Now, the technology example is here. Example says that the technology integration in business includes Amazon seamless integration of its e-commerce inventory customer service system to provide fast and efficient customer experience. Adobe Shift from Creative Clouds, integrating its software services into unified cloud platform for continuous innovations and integration of business intelligence and analytical tools with cloud platforms like Google's acquisitions for Looker to provide companies companies better data insights. Now, this means like everyone is well versed with the Amazon, and now so many examples have been come today. We are very much familiar with the Blinkit services to our doorstep, and many more apps has come down. Now, these are the real time, development of business scenarios which we are practicing in today's world. It is only possible by the types of in-depth planning that is done behind, and that is the scenario which talks about quantitative scenario, operational scenario, normative scenario, strategic management scenario, probability based scenario, and interactive based scenario. Now these scenarios in totality becomes the real time scenarios of business operations, because each scenarios has its own role in developing in totality the model of app or any website or any business communication world. Next. Now, more example, as I have discussed for Amazon, Amazon online store can prove to be fantastic example because it was used as business analytics amazingly. It analyzed the client database using business models and statistical methods and then provides customized product suggestions to the audience. Means that Amazon is not only one, there are more examples in the market, like Flipkart is there, and many more business B2B, B2C, C2C websites are there, where we see business scenarios are well practiced with intervention of technology. And nowadays all business industries has come up with their own payment apps, with their own apps of business. Like biggest example is the Tanishq, or any jewelry website you can take, any petrol industry website you can take. So petro cards are there, ATAL is there for online services given. So every industries, business industry is coming with their own apps of services, giving customer the doorstep services. And then the next important points arise here is experimental learning, because apps are not developed in one days. Like be latest I was seeing the Blinkit app and the services given by the Blinkits. It is not developed in one day. It has been a detailed research. Like Zomato is another example. So people have done a detailed analysis and reports, learning practices behind, and then these apps are developed. And the backbone for them is the technology, and then experimental learning is one criteria for that. And then that is experimental learning says many institutions emphasize hands-on experience through internships, consulting projects, case competitions, and simulations. Now, this approach helps students to develop practical skills, critical thinking, and teamwork capabilities. Basically, experimental learning is an educational approach centered on hands-on experience and critical reflection, enabling learners to connect theoretical knowledge to real world situations. This learning is by doing methodology involves direct engagement with subject matter through activities like role play, experiments, internships, followed by analyzing the experience to gain deeper understanding and develop practical learnings. The process by which emphasis, engagement, reflections, applications, and often collaboration aims to foster problem solving, critical thinking, and adaptability. Adaptability means that experimental learning means once the students comes in the learning process, after the first year they are sent for the internships, or they are sent for the industrial training as a uh, student. And then when after industrial trainings are over, the experimental learnings are over, they learn the basic insights of the market, and then they are selected by the industries. After the placement they join industries, and whatever they have learned in their articleship or as an intern, they start doing their practices. So that's an important technical and a very important point of experimental learning, which plays very important role in real-time practices with business simulation models. Next. Now the key components of experimental learning. Every point has its major impact, its benefits in the market, business market. According to me, hands-on experience, reflection, applications are the key components of experimental learning. Let us discuss it out in detail. Hands-on experience means learners actively participate in activities and provide direct exposure to the subject matter, such as simulation, projects, and field trips. I was remembering when I was serving in IIPS, one batch of MCA was given to me to teach. So we went to the lab and we was just working on some websites. But then the toddler students, the learners, but the slide is not sharing. Now, what happened one day when we were just practicing the website? So, while designing the website, two major tools are there: backend and front end tools. So when these tools are designed by the learners, code windows are generated and all code windows are connected with the front page. Now on the entire web page, what we see is has its layout X, Y, and Z. We design the entire website in different layouts and then we upload the data content on the website. When you see the dynamic website like Amazon website, Flipkart, or any business website nowadays, it's a very dynamic website practices. So the learners, when they first time design the website, they don't know how to do it. But when they learn with a teacher, we teach them how the backend tools are working, how the front end tools are working, and how you give the layout of the website, how you upload the data with the data codes. And once they design a website, they starting designing new more websites. And after all, after working as an intern, they started doing their own designing their website of their own. It's simply like when I started learning driving, I was not knowing how to do the driving, two-wheeler or four-wheeler. But when a driver teach me how the four-wheeler driving is done, how two-wheeler driving is done, and once we get gain confidence in driving, same goes with the learning concept, experimental learning concept. It's with the experience, it's with the dedication, and ethically when you do practice it in real time, you learn the concepts. So the reflections comes after the experience. Learners analyze their actions, successes and failures, connecting them to exist knowledge and forming new ideas or insights. Applications applications has a major role here. Learning concepts and skills are then applied to the real life situations, solidifying understanding and enhancing problem solving abilities. So the three important key points: hands on experience, reflection, and application has a major important role in experimental learning process. What benefits the user or the business entities gain from this? Enhanced skill development, deeper understanding. So the next slide is here. Increase engagement, development of growth mindset. Some examples I'm quoting here for the experimental learning. Experimental learning opportunities can take many forms: course based, non-course based, and simulation and games. Means what? Course based is a simplified process. Field trips are there, art projects are there, science experiments are there, mock trails are there. Now, we are familiar with course based experimental learning and we practices in our universities and colleges also. Non-course based practices are sending students to the outstation bodies like to the industries to do internship, community services projects, undergraduate research, and capstone projects. So these are non-course based services or the learning process, experimental learning process. Simulation and games engage the scenario to learn through the active role play or actively play and interactions. Now, this is an example for simulation and games is nowadays we do the video recording. And then after, whenever the student wants, he or she can download the faculty lecture and review the lecture of the faculty, clear all its doubts by mailing the questions of doubts. Faculty reply on WhatsApp. So this is how the simulation and games are important feature in experimental, play an important feature role in experimental learning process. So the experimental learning process, after experimental learning process, next is, here I have brought one clip for everyone. We all are very much familiar with NEP model. The new structure of NEP has come. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 as education structure. I was lucky enough to work in this model with higher education, and one of the policy maker of all the university education various syllabus we have designed under the category of 14A and 14B clause. So this structure is an innovative structure. It is developing from the root of the learning process. The new system coverage in 4 stages, foundation stages, which is of 3 years, and Anganwadi or preschool followed by the classes, preparative classes 1 to 2, preparatory stage classes 3 to 5, middle stage from 6 to 8, and secondary stage from 9 to 12. Now, the new NEP model, which is already now introduced in the school level education system, they are practicing the experimental learning process from the childhood, so that the student or the children who enter the college or the university level after doing the 12th standard education, they are mentally trained. They are practically more trained to accept the business challenges and the real-time business process when we do the professional education system. Because I know when we did a BBA and MBA, the time was different. And when now the youngsters are coming to do BBA, and the next generation youngsters who will be coming to do BBA and MBA will be far ahead in the mindset process, because they are from the childhood school, from school education system, they have been prone to do the experimental learning. Now, the school age after 3 years, the system is developed in the this schooling system up to 12th standard. That's they are given experimental learning from the classroom level. And when they enter to the BBA level, see one more PPT I brought here. This is a vocational education will start in school from 6th grade and will include informal internships. Now, this is also included in our syllabi also. We are in management schools also. We are giving the vocational educational on compulsory basis to our students. So, this is just to develop the mindset of experimental learning. They are, because last what happens, students come attend the lecture, go to home. Rarely they go to industries, rarely they have any exposure to experimental learning. Now, these are the mediators, or you can say the examples, and now it has become the part of the syllabi teaching. It is mandatory to conduct industrial lecture series or industry visits, or sending students to do articleship or internship to industry. So, as it's a part of the syllabi, students are learning to the practical insights of the real time business world. Next point, which I would like to share after experimental learning, is entrepreneurship and innovation. Entrepreneurship and innovation is a very important point in real time business practices, because without entrepreneurship and innovation within the entrepreneurship, it is not possible to have any step in the real time business practices. Why? Because, as the term says, entrepreneurship innovation business schools focus on experimental learning techniques like business incubation, decision making workshops, simulations, and cultivative entrepreneurial mindsets and skills. Entrepreneurship involves launching, managing new ventures to generate profit, while innovation is the process of creating new ideas. Everybody knows about it, products or services. They are closely related to the forces where innovation sparks new concepts and entrepreneurship brings them to market by building successful business and driving economic growth. Innovative entrepreneur is a terminology introduced there. That's why I've highlighted that point. It creates ideas into values, business opportunities, making both crucial for progress and competitiveness to face the competitive challenges in business industries, we can say. See here, one diagram is there. Creativity, innovation together seeks to entrepreneurship. Because without creativity, you cannot have any innovative idea. And both together leads to entrepreneurship. Like Zomato example, or you can say Blinkit example, or Amazon services door to doors. It's so successful all around the world. All customers are satisfied from the Amazon services because once the people has the idea, they start working on the innovative idea, and it comes from the creativeness. Result, the person, the human, and the organizational process leading to become entrepreneurship. So, getting an idea is creativity, according to me. Implementing that idea both together leads to entrepreneurship, and this is the root of real time, any real time business practices in today's business market. Here is one example. Like capping on college fee is wave off. Why? There are many more, government schemes are coming for the youth to empower them. Startup skills are there, entrepreneurship skills to develop the entrepreneurship skills of the youth. In India, when you see the WhatsApps and when you see the series of WhatsApps, when you view the Insta pages or any Facebook pages, and they upload their own videos, and many youth videos are very innovatively designed of their own creative ideas, and they are far better with the content page which they are uploading. Many times I see the youth content page is very much full of insight messages, common biggest example of real time business examples. And here one more example, very common example, like Ministry of Human Resources is now Ministry of Education. Why I'm quoting this example is the government is also giving so many schemes and so many leverages schemes to the students so that the youth, because in India 60% population is youth. Youth from the school when it is trained, like the NEP model which I was explaining, after 10 plus 2, that is breaked up into 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 model. And it's explained here multi-stream, multilingual, and so on. Now it is converted to a Ministry of Education. Why so? For colleges, 4 year model is there in colleges now. Education, 3 year degree turned down to 4 year education system. No affiliation, fees capping is there. No high fees. A nominal fee structure is there for all students in all colleges. Going local. Local means global. Going local means global. Because only these, when the students are 100% developed with their skill set, this all models are just to develop the skill set of the students, skill set of the youth. Once the youth is educated, he can survive in any market. He has the skill, he can go in any market, earn and live his livelihood. I remember my students who was pass out from IAPS and they have learned website designing courses. We teach them how to design MCA students, and they did internship articleship with some industries, and after that they open up their own setup, designing their own websites of business industries, because every business has its own website and it's a need of today's business. Without business website you cannot do any business. So they have a huge market of designing the business websites for upcoming business. Last, when I was addressing in one session with industrial conclave, I came to know badly Madhya Pradesh industries needs development of business website, dynamic websites. Last, India is growing from the economy side, from the technical side, and technology driven is a huge factor. Websites are still websites which industries are converting to dynamic websites. Why so? Dynamic websites leads them to face the challenges of business market. They're easily connected, and dynamic websites complete every questions of the client carrying. So it's 100% most demanded in the market today. So, but then Madhya Pradesh industries, when you speak about, only 10% of the entire business websites are dynamically designed. 80 to 90% websites are still working on still mode because they need technical manpower to design their website to dynamic websites. And there the scope of the MCA graduate or a BCA graduate or any technical student who knows the technical know-how, they has the scope of doing the experimental learning, earning their own livelihood. They can open their own business website designing world. So after this example, such good support of government's schemes are there. Revisions in the education policies has come down. 100% employment oriented. So this developed the mindset to become the youth of today of local youth. Some examples I'm bringing here, Indian examples, globally known, and they are the brand ambassador of entrepreneurship. Whenever I quote my entrepreneur lecture, I always quote these examples because latestly they were published and representing India globally with unique brands and services. Everybody knows it. Dipendra Goyal, Arun Pandit, Sakshi, Chandrish, Chandrakar, Divyan Singer, Sudhir Kove, Ashish, then Vimal is there, Vimal Kumar, Ram Verma is there, Dr. Vim Sen, and Ranveer Alabadia. Now, these are the top 10 entrepreneurs of India globally known, and they are awarded as a best entrepreneur in international forums. And they are one of the cover page of the magazine. To know in detail about them, I'm coming sharing more slides. First, in New Delhi, India, May 24, India Entrepreneurial Landscape is a vibrant tapestry woven with stories of innovations, resilience, and success. As we traverse the dynamic terrain of the global business, certain luminaries stand out, not just for their achievements, but for their profound impact on business industries, societies worldwide. Here we spotlight 10 such entrepreneurs through their vision, leadership, ingenuity, are representing India on global stage, and we are proud on them. We Indians are proud on them because they have created a big example towards the youth of India, coming youngsters mindset. Dipendra Goyal, the founder and CEO of Zomato, has refined the food delivery restaurant and discovered space with his innovative visions. After completing his master's degree in technology from IIT Delhi, Goyal started his professional journey at Bain and Company. However, his entrepreneurial spirit led him to launch Zomato in 2008. Under his leadership, Zomato has expanded its operation to 24 countries now, offering a comprehensive platform that includes restaurants discovery, reviews, reservations, and food delivery. Now, see, Zomato is one app. Such an innovative thinking again to my slide. Like now, without creativity, you cannot innovate. He has a creative mind. He innovated a model and became a successful entrepreneur. So, creativity leads to innovation. Innovation leads to a successful entrepreneur. And this is the example. Dipendra Goyal from Zomato is the best example. Next is Arun Pandit. Arun Pandit is known as a revolutionized the field of astrology, numerology by integrating traditional practices with modern scientific approaches. He is a gold medalist astrologer. Pandit's expertise in innovative methods and has gathered himself substantial following. His work extends beyond his astrology, using his platform to support various social causes. His entrepreneurial journey is marked by dedication to preserving ancient science while adapting them to global order and solidifying India's culture, heritage, and model world. App is there. Arun Pandit Astro app you can search. Astrologer of India. Successful entrepreneur that side. Ranveer Arawadia. Now, Ranveer Anawadi is seen in various TV shows also. He's a very famous person. He is better known as Beer Biceps. He is a multifaceted entrepreneur, YouTuber, podcaster, motivational speaker. As a co-founder of Monk Entertainment, Level Supermind, Raz India, Beer Biceps, Skill House, he has created a platform that supports content creators and brands in digital marketing. Allahabadi, a popular podcast, Ranveer show on Spotify features in-depth conversations with leading to personalities across various fields. His YouTube channels, known as Diverse Content in Fitness, Finance, Motivation, and Self-Development, has made significant impact. So, Alabadia's approach to content creation and his entrepreneurial ventures highlights the potential of digital media in shaping global narrative and fostering personal growth. Means, again, he is a creator, creative thinker, leads to innovations, and his creative thinking caps innovative ideas became him, molded him to become a successful entrepreneur. So was the third example for all of you. Next example is a very well-known example, Ram Varman, NLP Man of India. He is known as NLP Man of India since 1993. Ram Varman stands for towering personality in the field of personal development transformation in India. As a foremost trainer of neuro-linguistic programming in the country, he introduced NLP in 1995 through its seminars and workshops. Verma's work has sparked a wave of positive change, helping individuals overcome mental barriers and achieve personal professional success. His seminars and workshops, which blend traditional wisdom with modern psychological technical techniques, have empowered thousands to unlock their potential, and Verman's contribution to personal development highlights the importance of mental wellness and transformative power of positive thinking. So Verman, see, all entrepreneurs example which I've quoted has their own creative field, and किसी की भी क्रिएटिव फील्ड एक दूसरे से मैच नहीं है. उनकी अपनी क्रिएटिवनेस है, अपनी इनोवेंसी है, एंड ये दोनों जब यूनिक है, उनकी यूएसपी है, एंड दिस यूएसपी हैज मेड देम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. And that's what I always preach to my students, that understand in which skill set you are creative, beta. You can be a good painter and you cannot be a good dancer, but other person can be a good dancer but he cannot be a good painter. So person has to understand, and for that NEP has come. in colleges, in school level. I think it's a very good practices done by government of India. That's to develop the mindset of the youth from childhood level. And then the experimental learning plays a very important role for the youth of today. I would like to quote one more example with the my presentation. Sudhir Kove. Sudhir Kove transformation. Sudhir Kove is a pioneer in the field of graphology. He founded Sudhir Kove Life Transformation Academy. It's a very famous academy. His academy offers courses in numerology, astrology, scientific logo design, emphasizing the importance of holistic wellness and personal transformation. Cove's dedication to his crafts and his commitments to helping individuals achieve their full potential have made him a respect figure in his field. Through his work, he has inspired countless individuals to embark on their own journey for self discovery, personal growth, unders- underscoring the transformative power of ancient scenarios when combined with modern insights. You can visit the website of Sudhir Kove, just search, and his YouTubes and his many more learning modules are there. ये जितने भी मैं एग्जांपल्स कोट कर रही हूँ सबके यूट्यूब्स अवेलेबल हैं. I will recommend after my sessions whenever the learners who have joined this FDP they can review their YouTubes. You will understand what innovative creative thinkers they are. Next is D.V. Sen. He is known for Niche. D.V. Sen is the CEO of Niche and renowned growth market strategies, embodies resilience and innovations in ever-evolving realm of the marketing. His transformative journey from adversity to triumph serves as beacon of motivating for aspiring marketers and entrepreneurs worldwide. Dr. Sen's expertise in growth marketing has enabled numerous businesses to scale effectively, harness the power of digital tools and strategies to reach global audiences. His work exemplifies the potential of strategic marketing and driven business growth and underscores the importance of adaptability and continuous learning in the face of changing market dynamics. Now, changing market dynamics, everyday market changes. You can say the market, stock market. The finance market is very uncertain. As the budget comes after 5 years, entire market changes. It changes the facet of the business, whether it is small scale or the large scale, any business. It has a direct impact, budget. So he has a very important role here. We say niche. He is a renowned marketer and has practices various business models. Again, you can for detailed you can visit their YouTubes and their websites. There is time limitation, so I'm not covering in detail. Now, the next example which I would like to say is Devan Singaria. Now, he is a renowned businessman. Now, he has Singer's journey from adversity success as a testament, resilience and determination, and expertise in affiliate marketing. Senegal faced numerous challenges during COVID-19 pandemic and emerged stronger by adapting to evolving market conditions. His entrepreneurial spirits, innovation strategies have inspired many aspiring entrepreneurs. By leveraging the power of digital marketing, Singer has built thriving business demonstrating the potential for the growth even in the difficult times. His story serves as a beacon of hope, encouraging others to pursue their dreams with courage and confidence. So, he has his own journey. Next example is of Kumar Jaspe. Vimal Kumar is the founder of movements of scavenger community and Jaspe. And scavenger community is known as NSC and Jaspe. It's dedicated to eradicate manual scavenging in India and revolutionize digital payments. JustPay full stack payment gateway service has transformed the way digital transformations has conducted, ensuring security and ease of use. Kumar's visions Kumar's visions for more equitable society is evident in his dual focus and social impact and technological innovations. Through MSc, he advocates the rights and dignity of manual scavengers, while Justice Success underscores India's capability in fintech innovations. Kumar's work exemplifies the intersections of social responsibility and entrepreneurial success. Now he has his own market, scavengers community market. So after all these renowned persons, 10th last person, that is Ashish Hemrajani. He is a CEO, Book My Show, famous example. You might have seen the website, some have seen it. So Inox is one example and many more. Book My Show has come out. So, in 1999, this innovator idea came into practice and became a successful entrepreneur. Again, a creative thinker, an innovator, together combined, became a successful entrepreneur. Book My Show has become synonymous with convenience, accessibility, offering tickets for movies, concerts, live events. Hem Ranjani Visions has propelled Book My Show become a major player in global entertainment industries, reflecting India's growing influence in digital economy. His leadership and innovative approach has made entertainment more accessible to millions, highlighting the potential of digital platform to revolutionize traditional industries. So the best 10 Indian entrepreneurs, we are proud as an Indian, I'm proud of them. I think whoever is Indian listening and my words must be proud of them because we Indians are full of talents. See the talent, the innovative talent, a successful entrepreneur they are today. So the 10 Indian entrepreneurs exemplify the spirit of innovance, resilience, excellence, propelling India into global stages and shaping the future of industries worldwide. As ambassadors of Indian entrepreneurship, their stories inspire generations to come, reaffirming India's status as a beacon of integrity and enterprise the global stage. Enterprise on the global stage. So these 10 entrepreneurs, can you imagine the balance sheet they're carrying today? Anyone in the audience would like to speak? The balance sheet which they are carrying today? They are famous entrepreneurs of today's business market, ruling on the world. So their balance sheets we will discuss in question answer session. I should continue further. Now, next approach of business is, according to me, is the globalization and curriculum relevance because after technology, after real time, see in my introduction slide, I was saying that yeah, technology integration, experimental learning, entrepreneurship, and innovations, the last topic which I covered, and the fourth topic, which has a very important role in real time business practices because globalization and curriculum relevance is the coverage part, is the content part. So I come up with that slide. Globalization and curriculum relevance means what? Institutions prioritize global competencies, aligning curricula with international standards while incorporating local relevance to prepare students for diverse business environment. Globalization impact curriculum relevance by shifting focus to 21st century. Skills like critical thinking, collaboration, preparing students for globalized workforce and complex global challenges. Now, the youth of India has a complex global challenges. As we are growing in all sectors, this is the challenge which we youth has to face. And if they are developed with all skill set, they can easily cross the challenges. Education system increasingly incorporate international perspectives and global issues into curricula, fostering informed global citizens. However, integrating these global elements requires addressing challenges such as resource limitations and the need to balance the global and local content to ensure truly relevant and equitable educations. Yes, this is a gap which I also feel. Serving in the university system, when we moved on to our affiliated bodies, affiliated colleges like to Dhar, Dhamnod, and to other, local jurisdiction, remote area jurisdictions of university, gap is the biggest challenge of Indian system. Local and global content gap. To ensure truly relevant and equitable education, it is only feasible when everyone think in one manner. All systems practice one policy of services. Only then it can be possible. Integrating global education pillars. How we can integrate that? Schools create environments where students, educators, and communities thrive together. Very important lines. Integrating global education pillars. How we can integrate global education pillars? The biggest pillar is the schooling system because in schooling system maximum span of the life is spent. There the real molding of the mindset is done. Once the student qualifies 12th, their mindset is already designed that he or she becomes engineer or a doctor or a practicer or any entrepreneur, whatever. But then when he or she children is in the school, there is a real molding of education is done. And from there, the mindset is developed. Student and the communities thrive together. That's what I'm saying here. See here, the diagram says global communities is there, and then technology is there, action-driven learning is there, career-ready graduates, shared leadership, global empowered school culture, connected communities, professional development, then community. So you can see all are interconnected with each other. And we are developing the global education pillars. But then efforts are done to develop an integrated global education model. But in real world, it's very difficult to implement. Impact of global influences on curriculum relevance. Why it is difficult and what impact it has. It is that skill development, globalization emphasis skill development over rote memorization, promoting critical thinking, problem solving, collaborations, creativity to meet demands of global job market. Global citizenship curricula are adopted to create informed and responsible global citizens who can understand and address global challenges like climate change, poverty, and human rights. Increased access resources, globalization allows for greater access to international curricula, research, and teaching methodologies, enriching the education experience for students without needing to study abroad. Focus on global issues. There is a great emphasis on teaching about global issues, fostering intercultural understanding to prepare students for diverse and interconnected environments. Adaptability to innovations. Curricula are evolving to become more flexible and dynamic, responding to the rapid technological advancement and change economic models driven by globalizations. Yes, efforts are there, but then practice in real sense is implementing in real sense because every university has its own limitations, work culture, and the mindset. These are the difficulties. Very important point which has ethics and social responsibility. This point has a direct impact on the business model, real time sustainability of the business, ethics and social responsibility. See, a business, a good creator, like जो मैंने examples पीछे दिए 10 successful entrepreneurs के, they are successful because they are real time honest person. They are good thinker, they are good innovator, and they are honest by their deeds. Only then they are successful. And this slide says that ethics and social responsibility. It is not that it is the moral responsibility of every individual who is practicing business to follow the business ethics. Business education emphasizes ethical leadership, corporate social responsibility, and sustainability, encouraging students to make responsible decisions and consider the social impact of business actions. Business ethics focus on internal moral principles that guide a company actions and policies, fostering honesty and fairness. Social responsibilities is a broader concept where a business commits to acting in ways that benefit society and environment, which includes ethical principles but also extends to voluntary positive contributions beyond legal requirements. Together, they involve business operating with integrity to enhance their reputation, build trust with stakeholders, and contribute to long term success by balancing profit with societal and environmental well being. It's difficult to establish the balancing profit with societal and environmental challenges are there. But then, who are successful entrepreneurs there, they have done this. This is one slide says about the business ethics. The key points: morality, trust, reliability, principles, behavior, responsibility, relationship, choice. According to me, I found it very beautiful, so I brought it in my lecture. Benefit of lifelong learning. Yes, what are the three key benefits when you practice your business ethics? What benefit you derive? You keep your brain healthy, improve quality of life, can lead to career opportunities. See a successful businessman who is honest with himself and his deeds and have a peaceful life. But then businessmen who are not honest with themselves, with their practice and deeds, they are not able to sleep a night also. Like there are many businessmen who hide taxes, who don't submit taxes on time, or there are businessmen in the market who want to grow their business on stepping other businessmen side. They step on the other businessmen and they want to grow in the market at any cost. They can never rest in peace because the best way to grow in life is be a simple person, be honest person. God gives everything to you. You have to practice what God says. Simple, it's practice in deeds also. Keep your mindset healthy, keep your practices of business healthy, honestly practice your deeds, you be a good businessman. So the three lifelong learning practices I was sharing to everyone, and then when you practice all key points of my all 6 7 points which I was discussing, that gives you and shape you to practice the business in real time and in real world. So business has its various parameters. It, it, every business is not a complete business. A business has a business budget planning. A business has a process of measurement. A business has a cost analysis approach. Costing is there. Financial analysis approach is there. Risk is there. Yes, every business has a risk. Market research is there. Business analysis is there. Benchmarking, numerical comparisons are there. Competitive intelligence is there. Gap analysis is there. Strategy planning is there. Non-functional requirements are there. Business requirements are there. Business planning is there. Developing task related estimates are there. Problem analyzing is there. Technical analysis is there. Need analysis and many more. These are few points which I am discussing, but business analysis has so many other windows of communication. These are few major points which I have shared among you. So that's all for my lecture. I move on for question and answer session. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you
Hello,
so
I'm
much, ma'am.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I
Actually,
hope it went
yes.
well, Sapna.
Yes, yes, ma'am. It went really well. So, do we have any questions, participants?
I
We
think
are
you can
open
give
for question
some
answer.
examples here. You can quote any example and the participant give them an exercise sapna that they take any business model and design the budget part, design all this dummy. They can take examples and design all these points which I have mentioned here, covering all
Right.
these points in the board. They can launch their own business.
Absolutely, absolutely, we can do so. So, before that, if we have any questions, ma'am, Preeti, ma'am, can I ask one question?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so ma'am, when we talk about education, when we talk about leadership, so I wanted to know how we can move ahead with women leadership in academia. Like this is as per your PPT, as per your presentation, it was in one of the emerging trends in management. So I just wanted to have a glimpse of it, like how we can excel, how we can proceed with.
Same 3 points which I said. Be a creator. Creative ideas and Sapna, you are my student. I'm proud on you. You are doing so well in your academia. And keep your innovancy with your creativeness. You will be a successful woman entrepreneur. It can be any industry, it can be education, it can be any industry you step in. And mostly I find women are famous for this because they are creator, they are born with creativity. Every woman is born with creativity and they are full of innovative ideas. How well they manage their house, their kids, their job. So it is inbuilt in them and just keep on walking, keep on, whatever FDPs, MDPs sessions you are doing. I always see you working on toes and doing something or the other. Ma'am, ye karna hai, ma'am, wo karna hai. When you was doing your PhD, I saw you as a learner. I saw you are a good learner, and that is the best part in you. So a person, not only you, Sapna, it can be a person, any woman, not only woman, any person who has the receptive ideas, who is a good learner, is a successful one day. is successful one day, because learning makes him a success. When I came to Indore city, I remember when I was doing MBA, I was specializing in computers. I never knowing that I will become a professor of computer one day. I specialized, I did my MBA in computers, I did PhD in management computers. Now I get it 20 students, more than 20, 22 students awarded as PhD under my guidance. So a journey of 25 years, I did so many work of the university. शायद ही कोई काम होगा जो यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल का नहीं किया हो. And now I'm known at the higher education level. I'm serving in academia with other universities also, guiding, designing their syllabi, their academia part, Jabalpur University, Nagpur University, so many universities. So uh, success always comes when you are a learner, always on toes to learn. And this is I learn, and whenever I find these qualities, a person who is a creator will be an innovator, and he will be a successful entrepreneur or a successful person one day. But keep yourself simple, honest, and practice your honesty in your deeds, which I find my scholars do. I'm proud on all my scholars who has worked with me. Any other questions, Sapna?
No, thank you
You can
so
take
much, ma'am.
examples of any women also, any successful women. They are not successful in one. It's the hardship behind.
Right. I think, do we have any other questions, participants? Anyone? You can
I think
kindly raise your hand.
I'm also having one
everybody must be
question.
hungry.
Okay, Shivangi ma'am, over to you.
Ma'am, in your view, what is the single most important trend shaping the future of management education and why?
Can you repeat your question now?
Ma'am, what is the single most important thing you, say that trend shaping the future of management education?
Trend shaping, yes. Apps are changing. See, all apps have which has come, like submitting your bills online. UPI apps are there. Blinkit apps are there. So many apps has come down. It is making our life comfortable, easy, and it is changing. See, I'm not knowing, I'm not well versed with all designing of the apps, but I know how to use it. I don't know how to design a Facebook app, but I know how to post my likes on Facebooks or Insta or any other apps. So now the people are working on application side. They're every day they're turning their thought process. Now you can see the example, the mobile handsets which are coming, every day is revising. So application windows are serving the mindset, they are changing the mindset of the youth. Not only youth, every human being. And that is the shift. Mindset shift is there with the application windows which is in their hands. I saw because see everybody's life is going very busy. So everybody is dependent on apps now. Everybody, every second person is on app. अगर hungry है तो भाई they would like to have तुरंत कुछ मंगा लिया खाने के लिए. फीस भरना है तो कौन जाए भाई लाइन में. Who will go? मतलब I'm you take my example. I don't go to school to submit my kids fees. I would like to submit online. बस 2 मिनट क्या यूपीआई स्कैनर स्कैन किया फीस सबमिटेड. Scanner scan किया you can book any show. See any movie. You can book your movie ticket. Scanner scan kiya. Life has become simplified, but the people who are earning behind designing these apps, and this is the shift of the market. This is what we are discussing, the real time shift in the business industry. And according to me, this passion, Indians का जो passion है, इस applications की designing part पे हम तो application की तरफ देख रहे हैं. हम तो यूजर साइड बैठे हैं, पर जो डिजाइनर साइड है उनका देखो ना. जिनने जोमेटो बनाया उनकी बैलेंस शीट देखो. जो मैंने 10 एग्जांपल्स अभी बताए उनकी बैलेंस शीट उठा के देखो. बिलियंस. अर्निंग इन बिलियंस. So it's not in one day, it's the creative thinking idea behind. And see the population. What is the Indian population? उतने user group है. और उस पॉपुलेशन का अगर आपने 80% पॉपुलेशन भी कवर कर लिया, दैट्स योर अर्निंग। सी एप्स कितना कमा रहे हैं मार्केट में। तो जितनी पॉपुलेशन है उसका 80% मार्केट तो एजुकेटेड है, 60% तो है ही कम से कम। अगर मैंने कहा इतना आबादी है अरब की तो उसका आप जोड़ लीजिए, द मार्केट बिजनेस दे आर ओनिंग।
जी मैम, थैंक यू
So
सो मच
that's
मैम। जी
the answer. I think I hope I'm satisfying your this question answer.
एब्सोल्युटली मैम।
Preeti
Do
ma'am,
you
there
have
is one last
any?
question. Can I take one last question? We have one participant, Dr. Gunja Thakur ma'am, and she has a question asking how we can use creativity and digital innovation with Gen Zs.
Creativity and digital education with
Digital innovation with Gen Z.
Zenzity.
Gen Z, generation, Gen
Acha,
Z.
Gen Z but generations.
Right.
I'm also see you can mold them in development part. What I do, my son, what I've done with my son is whole time seeing on late night जग रहे हैं, mobile dependent है. Gen Zs are totally mobile dependent. They don't want to, make all hard. This our generation was. We hardly had TV in our generation. But then next generation which come after my generation, television was very common. Color televisions was there. Flat screen televisions has come. Next generation came, mobiles came in their hands. And Gen Z generation are born with the mobile. आप देखिए छोटा सा बच्चा घर पे होता है, वो मोबाइल के बिना खाना ही नहीं खाता. They want to see their own, and then they eat food. So when they grow up, because we have made them dependent on apps, mobile. So what we can do it, we can mold them through technology only. You can develop, download the educational videos on their handsets or the tablets which they are using, and mold them to learn from tablets only. Because when my COVID was there, my son was in third standard, third, fourth standard. And that time, education system was collapsed. Everything was done through tablets. All school system, even universities, all colleges, all lectures were shipped down from WhatsApp. Teachers were taking online lectures, online evaluation. And for 1.5 years, we did it. Everybody did it. And then Gen Z generation, वो जनरेशन का टाइम था जब उनको एक्चुअल में नॉट टैबलेट डिपेंडेंट, दे हैज टू लर्न फ्रॉम द बुक्स एंड द ब्लैक बोर्ड. बट दैट टाइम the pandemic was there, everybody was tablet dependent. After that COVID era, wave of 21, ये अब जो हम लोग आए हैं, तो ये जेंजी जब बड़े हुए, ये तो टैबलेट से बड़े हुए ना, तो अब इनकी गलती नहीं है, वो टाइम ही ऐसा था. तो अब इनको अगर मोल्ड करना है तो हमको उनको टैबलेट बेस्ड ही बनाना पड़ेगा. इनको छोटे छोटे वीडियोस बताओ कि हम कैसे एक बिजनेस मार्केट चलता है. जैसे पोहा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फर्म है, तो उसने कैसे बहुत सारे यूट्यूबर्स हैं जो बताते हैं अपनी जर्नी, तो उसको वहां कनेक्ट करो कि इसने कैसे एक अपना पोहा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग छोटी सी फॉर्म से इतनी बड़ी फॉर्म बना ली. छोटे छोटे केसलेस वीडियोस के टैबलेट में सेव कर दो और बिल्कुल वॉच रखो. जेन ज़ी जनरेशन इज वेरी मतलब चैलेंजिंग जनरेशन. वी हैव टू वॉच देम, which circle they are standing with, which tablet they are using, what apps they are working with. Every day check on their apps. Always keep watch. And then with what sites they are visiting, that's very important. Because culture of India is preserved, because our Gen Z generation is not shifted to the all sites which is very common to abroad. So I recommend personally to educate the Gen Z is to become a very good friend of them, and then educate them through the apps based education system only. Give them YouTubes, give them freedom of using the mobiles, and sit with them, chat with them, understand what exactly what he or she is searching and what he or she wants. I know they are dependent because there was the time which made them like this. And through this only they can become the market player only. Any other question? Like I take example of my daughter. She did her when COVID was there. She was in 12th, and she was going in coaching centers, but because of COVID, I was not able to send her to coaching centers. COVID tha market mein, everything was shut down. How can a mother send a child to a coaching institute to study? So what I did, I thought, but then I remember, well, batch of my students from School of Commerce, they joined Byju's. I was lucky enough as HOD serving them. They got good placement. They posted to Hyderabad. So I asked some of my students to give me this Byju's package. They subscribed me the Byju's, and in COVID, my daughter qualified JEE through Byju's modules. It's a very good app of education qualifying JEE, and I was thinking कि कोविड में वो कैसे पढ़ेगी कैसे करेगी सारे समय वीडियोस देखती रहती है but then when I introduced Byju's app for study purpose and then decided we made a timetable together कि this will be your study time with YouTube and this will be your playtime with mobile. So we designed a timetable, and as a mother, I think she did do. I know sometimes the students, Gen Z does not listen us. They don't want to follow any timetable slots also. But then we have to mold them. We have to first mold them as what they are saying. You have to become like them. And then when they started listening, you पहले वो सुनते नहीं है Gen Z, बिल्कुल नहीं सुनते, shut down करके रहते हैं. पर आप धीरे धीरे उनको जब बोलते रहते हैं उनके साथ मेरा जो भी इनके छोटे बच्चे हैं जेंजी वाले वो तो टाइम टेबल फॉलो ही नहीं करना चाहते एटलीस्ट माय एल्डर डॉटर फॉलो द टाइम टाइम शेड्यूल कि नहीं मम्मा मैं 1 घंटे मोबाइल देखूंगी अपने यूट्यूब देखूंगी और बाकी 2 घंटे में अपना बायजूस से पढ़ूंगी सो मेड अ टाइम टेबल कि बेटा तू इतने घंटे पढ़ेगी इतने घंटे अपना फ्री टाइम करेगी व्हाट्सएप पे ओके बट शी ऑनेस्टली फॉलो दैट बट उसकी जो जेंजी जनरेशन है वो तो कोई टाइम टेबल फॉलो ही नहीं करना चाहते they are far mature than them. Now how to mold them? I sat with them. They don't want mother to sit around. I'm have my own circle of my own friends. They just want mother to pay their UPI payment. That's it. Scanner भेज देते हैं. Gen Z mama just pay this. Now you are losing your quality time of education. Beta, it's time for study. No, they are gossiping with their chatting with their friends. So what I did first, I just observed them what is their daily schedule, and after that, after observation, I started making some changes in my nature because acceptance Gen Z does not like our bossism nature with them. They want us to just follow what they are saying. But once you understand them कि this is right and this is wrong, कि आप ज्यादा जंक फूड ऑर्डर करके खाओगे तो आपकी टमी खराब होना है. Okay, don't eat homemade food. But once you eat so much of junk food, these are the side effects. And then quote some YouTube examples भेज दो उनको WhatsApp पे कि अगर आप ज्यादा जंक फूड खाते हो तो ये उसके नुकसान होते हैं और आपको भी हो सकता है. तो वो जेंजी ना भले आपको सुनेगा नहीं बट वो जब वो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे वो देख लेगा आपने कुछ भी भेजोगे वो देखेगा जरूर कि मम्मा ने कुछ भेजा है वीडियो भेजा है कुछ देखना ही है हमें तो वो मतलब हमसे इतना इंटरेक्शन नहीं करते पर हमारे वीडियो से ज्यादा इंटरेक्शन करते. मैंने ये देखा कि वो हम जो उनको सिखाना चाह रहे हैं वो हमसे सीख नहीं रहे पर हमारे भेजे हुए वीडियो से सीख रहे हैं. मतलब उन्हें जंक फूड खाना बंद कर दिया क्योंकि उन्हें देख लिया कि इसके क्या क्या साइड इफेक्ट्स हो रहे हैं और वो कहीं ना कहीं उनकी हेल्थ इफेक्ट हो रही है. अभी मैंने कुछ यूट्यूब से देखा कि जिस मेन पेपर था बच्चे का 12th बोर्ड का उसको जॉन्डिस हो गया वो जा ही नहीं पाया 2 पेपर कैरी हो गए उसके 12th मतलब ईयर बैक ही हो गया ना बच्चे का 12th वापस देगा वो. तो जब ऐसे चैलेंजिंग वीडियोस उसको साथ साथ जेनजी को दिखा दो भेज दो वो यूं नहीं सुनेगा. बट वो जब अपने में रहता है जब वो देखता है कि पापा ने कुछ मैं तो अपने हस्बैंड के मोबाइल से भी भेज देती हूँ बच्चों को लर्निंग वीडियोस कभी तो एक तो खोल ले गलती से कहीं तो दिमाग चल जाए. So this is how I teach my son and my Gen Z generation. क्योंकि इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ स्टडी अभी मैंने इसको बहुत बोला कि 10th बोर्ड आ गया बेटा यू हैव टू सॉल्व योर पेपर्स दे आर नॉट सॉल्विंग बट देन व्हाट आई डिड मैंने उनके ना मोबाइल में भेज दिया स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिए फिर मैंने कुछ कुछ वीडियोस भेजे मोटिवेशनल वीडियोस तो वो ये देखा कि जेंजी मोबाइल डिपेंडेंट है, मोबाइल से ही पढ़ना चाहते हैं, लैपटॉप से या टैब से पढ़ना चाहते हैं। तो आप उनको डिजिटली इंटरेक्ट करो, अपने ही वीडियो मैसेजेस बना बना के, वॉइस मैसेजेस बना बना के भेजो। वो उससे बहुत ज्यादा अडेप्टेबिलिटी या क्लोजनेस फील करते हैं। Gen Z generation and the parents has to take such steps. Only then you can connect to the real world, according to me. Abhi to 12th, I don't know what the result has to. I'm still waiting. I'm both younger Gen Z generation is in both standards now. So time will speak. Elder one has made us her career. So that's all. I hope I'm able to answer all Gen Z generation questions. जेनजी को
Yes,
हम
ma'am.
यूट्यूब के थ्रू ही एड्रेस कर सकते हैं। आप खुद ही एक यूट्यूब अपना खुद का ही एक मोटिवेशनल वीडियो बनाओ जो आप उन्हें समझाना चाहते हो, डायलॉग से नहीं, खुद के वीडियो से यू कैन मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड।
No, ma'am.
और
Uh,
जेनजी की नेक्स्ट जेनजी जनरेशन जो आ रही है ना, उसको मैंने देखा है, वो तो और ही फार फार आगे वाले हैं। वो बहुत सर्चिंग करते हैं, वो देखते हैं कि इसने ये कहा, उसको और ढूंढते हैं, फिर और एक दो बार और फिर भी नहीं समझेंगे, फिर बहुत सारा सर्च करके, मतलब दे आर, ये देखो ना, वो सर्च कर रहे हैं मतलब वो थिंकर भी तो है, वो ढूंढ रहे हैं मतलब वो थिंकर भी है। तो ये चीज तो अच्छी लगी कि बच्चे में क्रिएटिविटी है, वो अगर सर्फिंग कर रहा है, देख रहा है, तो मतलब वो सोच रहा है मतलब वो सोच तो रहा है इस डायमेंशन में। मतलब आई एम हैप्पी कि कम से कम वो सोच तो रहा है इस डायमेंशन पे। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
no, I think we are done. So thank you so much, Preeti ma'am. Over to you, Shivangi ma'am, to propose vote of thanks.
Which was
Thank you
there.
so much, Sapna ma'am.
Please talk
And
for
it's my honor to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to Dr. Preeti Singh ma'am for her insightful and thoughtful provoking session on real-time practices and tense in business education system. Ma'am, your presentation beautifully highlighted how modern approach such as technology integration, experimental learning, simulation, and hands-on activity, entrepreneurship and innovation, globalization, ethics and social responsibility, lifelong learning and industry collaborations are shaping the future of management education. These examples and case study you shared provided us with a clear understanding of how theory can be translated into practical real world applications, making learning more engaging and impactful. Your session reminded us that preparing students for today's fast-paced business world requires not just knowledge but adaptability, creativity, and values. The way you connected these trends with practical experiences and experimental learning truly inspired us to reimagine business education, where students learn by doing innovation boldly and apply concepts to solve real world challenges. So, on the behalf of the IPS Academy, I sincerely thank you, Dr. Preeti Singh ma'am, for sharing your wisdom, experience, and vision with us today. A special thanks to our
thank you.
director,
I'm so
Dr.
proud of both my scholars. See, this is my scholars. I'm so proud. Sachi, you make me very proud today because both my PhD scholars are addressing the FDP. I'm so happy. God bless you both,
It's our
Dr.
honor, ma'am.
Shivangi
Thank you,
Amelia
ma'am.
and Dr. Sapna. I'm so happy for both of you. Thank you for giving this platform and God bless you both. आप इससे भी आगे जाओ और बहुत अच्छा करो मार्केट में. I'm so fortunate. I'm such a lucky enough कि addressing both my this scholars. So happy for both of you. Thank you. And you
Thank you
both are
so
doing
much,
very
ma'am.
well. Good day.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so much,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you so
Bye
much,
everyone.
ma'am. Thank you.
Good night to all my respondents who are attending the FDP. All
Thank
faculty
you,
members,
ma'am. Good
thank you
night.
so much. Good night, everyone.
Okay.
Congratulations, Didi. Nana ji.
Thank you. Okay, so a small announcement for the participants. Let me mute everyone so that I can. uh, in spite of several reminders, I could see many of you are still not renaming yourself with the registered name by which you have registered on ATAL portal, because there is an attendance policy which we have to tally through that. So I would request you again for upcoming sessions, possibly tomorrow. Make sure that you're renaming yourself. I texted twice and it is a humble request. And thank you so very much, everyone, for your patient listening and a lot of interactions. Looking forward for more interactive sessions. Tomorrow we're going to catch up again 6 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night, ma'am.
Thank you.